Dev, one of the things that I'm always torn with when it comes to the playoffs is, a team that has been there before and has the experience versus a team that doesn't have as much experience, where the Patriots doesn't have as much experience with players. When you look at it, is there an advantage, in your opinion, for the team that might have a little bit more playoff experience?
Man, it's always tough. Every time I get this question, all I hear in the back of my mind is that first meeting entering the playoffs, and Bill comes in there and he goes, man, if you're going to come here and tell me about playoff experience, I'm going to tell you right now, and like every time I would hear that, and now I get asked a question, I'm like, yeah, I mean, at times experience, like, I do. I think there's teams that you get in certain situations and you might end up down 10 points at the half. Like, I don't think there's a panic. There's a sense of we've been here before, we can come back. But then we watched Jaden Daniels and the Commanders last year, and they get all the way to the NFC Championship game, and they go on the road and they beat Detroit. And then I'm like, well, damn, yeah, they had some guys who had experience, but the main guy that we all look at is the quarterback. He had no playoff experience. So, I mean, I think it can be a factor, but I think teams that like the Patriots, you have this young quarterback, a lot of guys who haven't been in that situation, or guys that have been in the playoffs on other teams, so not together. I don't think it has to matter. You go out there and you're hitting on all cylinders and you're moving the ball and you're playing good defense. That experience doesn't matter. It's just football at the end of the day. It's just knowing, I think, and you can have a coach that allows you and lets you know what's the difference in the playoffs. These teams are going through every single game you played. There's no man, we don't know. We got this big matchup next week, so now we're splitting our attention. No, the playoffs is locked in preparation. One game, you're putting it all in. That to me was always a difference of the playoffs. You turned over every stone for that one game. Where in the regular season, you had to have longevity. You had to last a whole season. Now that's out the door, but once the ball's kicked off, it's football. You got to go win and play good football.
Devin, but Super Bowl 51, I feel like if you guys had never had playoff experience, I mean, that team, I thought, embodied not panicking, knowing what to do, knowing that you couldn't get all the points back on one drive.